Lamia, everybody! Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to Monday. How was that weekend? How are you? Welcome, Officer. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, Leo. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, Joshua. Welcome, hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And oh yeah, that's right. No DST in the land of Dulce Leche. Remember that at the last minute. Yeah, I didn't. I forgot to do my checkup, commenting, blah blah blah, and somebody commented something along the lines of like, "Oh great, the time is 6 this week. I may actually make it," and I got really scared because I was like, "Wait, I use it. I use USD, use it. Wait! Don't try commands yet. I forgot." I forgot the commands. Wait. I'm opening them. I am opening them right now. Okay, now they should be up. Not those ones. Those ones don't work. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, I got really scared for a moment because I was like, wait, does UCT change? But no, UCT never changes. So, yeah, time zones. A nightmare, forever. Since this is a chatting stream, does that mean endurance or 4 hours? Technically, it should mean just 2 hours and a half. But we'll see. Toy Trooper, welcome. No. I will control myself. I will actually manage. Right? To close it off at a decent time. Toy Trooper, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Asura, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. It means you will be 30 minutes behind chat for 3 hours instead of 10 minutes behind chat for 3 hours. Hopefully not. I love crab. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Also, I don't know that I've seen you here before, so welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. Welcome. Hello. It is Sukyoko. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Zach Matthews. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Pretty good so far. I'm glad to hear that, Asura. Good morning, Leo. My stream is already experiencing the buggering. That fucking sucks. I'm so sorry. Vorador, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Retouch, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, guys. How are you? I'm doing good. I was very sleepy, like 15 minutes before, or maybe like 20 minutes before the stream. I was like extreme sleepiness. But then I think just doing a little bit of warm-up exercises, which I should have done way more. I'm gonna admit I'm not feeling super confident with my voice right now, because I should have done a lot more voice warming exercises, and I forgot. But that woke me up. So I'm not just sleepy anymore. Anyone know the song? I like it. Which song, Crab? I don't know what song you're talking about. Con la mía Eli, pero en español. Con la mía en español. And the Taskmaster, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. What weekend? It's Monday, which means right before this we had a weekend rancor. Did you work the entire weekend and it passed by feeling like work days? I did get the reaction video after a whole week without one, so that's nice at least. I'm so glad that you finally got it. Krampus, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. False advertisement? Why? Because of the hair? Because of the hair? I should be more careful about that, huh? Snake Eye, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hello, Turtle. How goes stuff? I don't know why you're calling me Turtle, but I love it. I actually legitimately love it. Keep it going. As long as it's not warm, I think I'll take any animal, man. I think it might also be because in my brain, like you said turtle, and I immediately thought of something that I have been doing and having fun with this weekend. Okay, Elyssia, lamprey. Okay, you know what? I take it back. Worm and lamprey are both banned. You know what? I take it back. I reject it. You use Uzis? What is Uzis? Uzis. Elyssia, mosquito? I don't think a mosquito counts as an animal, does it? It barely counts as an insect. It counts as a spawn of Satan, and I don't think it counts for much more. When are you playing Etherlords 2, Ellie? I don't even know what Etherlords 2 is. I don't know what Etherlords 1 is, and I'm googling it right now. Etherlords 2. It looks like an old game. It's from 2003. Tactical combat? You want me to play a tactical combat game? You want to see chat suffer because of my bad decisions, huh? That's what you're trying to go for. Alien King, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Nirwana, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. What's the exclamation mark thing? I love crab, or crab if it's okay to call you that. It's for the commands. We have 4 commands on this channel, but people remember fondly the time when we had more commands and they keep trying to use them even though they don't work. But people are still remembering them. So will you now? Let's hope. Let's hope, Reed, that I actually control it and I finish at a decent time. Starting the stream right up with the times on mathematics. Not a single opportunity to let the brain cells warm up. Oh, I'm not even talking about the mathematics. I'm just saying, like, I got scared about my time zone being wrong. I googled it and it wasn't, and that's it. I am not thinking about it any further. Señor Kelly, hola, bienvenido. ¿Kelly? Kenny. Señor Kenny, hola, bienvenido. ¿Cómo estás? Espero que estés teniendo un buen día y espero que hayas tenido un buen fin de semana. My sister's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to your sister. Send her happy birthday from me. Say it like this. Say it like this. Hey, sister. Sister name goes into this bracket. It's like, hey, sister. This pink anime girl that lives in the other side of the world wishes you a happy birthday. Mandy, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. At least N is going good for people here, probably. I think I trust my Discord. Let me measure my words. I think I trust my Discord majority users to be observing NNN. Indeed. Not everyone, but I think there might be a few, a good proportion of people who observe NNN. I ended the time stamping of 14 as promised, but you didn't need to. You didn't need to. You didn't. Thank you though. Thank you. I've been clickbaited and lied to because of the short hair. Excuse me, since making it a command, you get the short hair like every other stream. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Since we made it a command, you get it every other stream. In fact, I've been wondering if I should disable it more often. You should need some coffee. I don't need coffee. I need streams. Once I enter the stream, my adrenaline goes woo! And that's all I need, literally. A stream question, why is it always a 3-minute countdown? First of all, because I made the clock once and I don't want to do it again. Second of all, I know that YouTube can be a little bit slow in sending notifications. In fact, the record has been... I don't know if it's the record, actually. But I remember this one time that the Discord got the notification for the stream, I think, as the stream was ending. I don't remember it well, but it's there's a timer mostly so that the notification features have a little bit of a leeway, basically. buffering started? Man, I'm so sorry. I really am. I wish I could do something about it. Today's gonna be long. Got a full evening work today. Gonna only be here for like 2 hours. I'm really sorry about that. I hope that it's only today and that you don't have like an entire week's worth of something like that. I hope that it goes easy at least. Like if it's gonna be a long time, they're gonna be stuck in it. At least I hope that it goes smoothly and that you don't have any unexpected extra issues. Elyssia guinea pig, I love that. I love that. Elyssia turtle, I like that. Yeah. Skink it is then. Joke's on you. I don't buy the idea because skinks are cute. Huh. Could be worse. We could call you a hagfish. Let me Google that. let me Google hagfish. Oh, that's quite ugly. That's quite ugly. That's quite ugly, but it's not worse than the lamprey. Yeah, I still prefer this over the lamprey, I think. Don't quote me on that, because the more I look, the more ugly it gets. The more I look at it, the worse. No, lamprey's still worse. You know what? The lamprey's still worse. I've said it. I've said my piece. I've made my decision. Turtlesia would be cute. Uzi is like a kind of machine gun. I don't know shit about guns. I don't know guns at all. Elyssia Nichols snake shift into a turtle concept when? But I mean, it literally just now came up for the first time ever. So if that is to happen, it has a lot of other things in front of it. Nobody knows what Etherlords 1 is. I legit do not know anyone who ever played Etherlords 1. It's a card game, Ellie. Oh! Is it literally called Etherlords 2? Because it's a continuation of a card game? Just use 3D models instead of cards. So it's a deck builder game. I have many deck builder... question mark? Wait. I don't know that I have many deck builders. I've tried many deck builders in demos. I don't know that I've actually had the chance of getting most of them. What? Do I have any deck builders in my library actually? Wait a second. I know that I have access to a lot of deck builders because some of my friends who share a library with me do like deck builders. One of my friends who share libraries hates deck builders. And then... I'm pretty sure I have some deck builder access. Deck... No. How do I... Smart lists? How do I... Ah! Store tags. Deck builder. Yeah, I have access to... like 2 deck builders. Nothing more. And quote-unquote deck builders, you know, like Peglin, which is a deck builder, but it's not decks, like it's not cards, it's boulders. Or Stackland, which is a deck thing, but it's not really a deck builder, it just plays with cards. Or like Coin Crypt, which is not so much cards, but dice. I like deck builders though. You were right, now she has more lag reading chat. Well, because I have a lot more comments to answer. Ellie plays Sins of Solar Empire 1v8 unfair AIs. Let's go. That sounds like you want more frustration for people who can think in this channel. That sounds like you want to see more, even more dumb-ass plays from me and see other people like tearing their hair out in frustration. Zach Matthews, did I say hello to you today? Welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome! There should be a bonk command. There is one. There is one. Bonk, right? Isn't there a bonk command? One day we will have T-spin again. You won't. You probably won't. If you really want to make chat suffer, we need to force Ellie to play Chinese Age of Mythology. I mean, if you want chat to suffer, but I don't want chat to suffer. I don't want it. It's just a good game and even Ellie can't mess it up so bad. Well, the final chapter gets kind of hard, I guess. I I think after this, we need to give Thinky Games a little bit of a break while my brain recovers. While you guys recover. That's the truth. The truth is that you guys will need to recover. And they're trying to make viewers' families take them to the asylum. It's true though. I am an anime girl with pink hair, and I am saying happy birthday. I just watched that VOD and saw all the commands: headbutt, bong, dump, spin, rainbow, tiny, huge. Yeah, but that's I used to use a different command program, which had a lot more commands. So let me talk to you about that for a second. This is free chat. You know what free chat means? That whenever I see a topic I want to talk a lot about, I do. And you get to just you get to throw topics at me, and then one of them sticks, and now you get stuck with it. So I used to have a commands software, right? And that one, the thing that it had was that it brought, like, it came equipped with a lot of like automatic commands, and then it had space for me to customize 3 commands, right? With those 3 commands, I did the dump sticker, the bonk, and the headpad. Those were the 3 customizable ones, and all of the other ones were automatically made. That software had an issue where even like after a while of not being used, it would completely forget that it was activated, and it would deactivate by itself. So people at the beginning of the chat would be able to use commands, but then at the end of the stream, you wouldn't really be able to use commands at all because the program was inactive. I changed it for this program, which has the benefit that it just works. It works entirely, but it has no default settings. It has no buttons created for itself. I have to create every single button myself, and some of them, like a rainbow or a spin, are significantly harder to code, quote unquote. Because with the ones that you see is about activating a sticker in VTube Studio. So I can tell it, you know, when this happens, activate this VTube Studio function. But with some of them, I would have to code a function. Like for the spinning, there is no spinning. I could do big and tiny, but I don't want to because those are the ones that I didn't want in the first place. So the rainbow is the only one that I want to have again, and I also kind of have an idea of how to do. Now I'll keep going with the chat. I've explained everything I needed to explain. Actually, there is more, actually. I want to make more commands. Like, I have ideas for commands, but the thing is that I've tried coding them with the guides of this program and everything. Like, it has guides. It's just not really working for me when I try. It just doesn't work the way I want it to, and I'm not smart enough to figure out why it doesn't work. I can follow a guide until it doesn't work in the way that the guy says, or like when I try to extrapolate from it, and I can't. Let me guess, you don't want to make the rainbow command until you get your own model with many different color variations? Not really. I have an idea of how to do that one, kind of. It's just a nebulous idea that I don't know how to apply. And again, because this program doesn't have them automatically loaded into it, and I have to code it myself, it's really hard to figure out how to actually do it, you know? Is that something we can help with, the commands? I don't know. I legitimately don't know. I mean, there are guides out there, so somebody who knows more could probably try, but I wouldn't want anyone to, like, have to deal with that just for it to maybe work or maybe not. We need to eat chocolates. If you want to, you can. I've observed the fact that it is ongoing. What is? I have no context for that anymore. What are you talking about? What about Bald Ellie? Bald Ellie, I don't think it's gonna exist ever. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't think I'm gonna do that. You know what? You can get that as a donathon incentive if I ever do a donathon. Fuck it. I can make it an incentive, but without a prize, it will not exist. I like M&M and I'll be glad to eat it this month. I hope that you get your M&Ms then. I hope that you get them. I mean, I hope. You could just buy some. You should buy some! I've seen a clip on my recommended list just before the stream started of esvtuber having a hard time with No Nut November. I would dismiss it if not for the fact that a couple of days ago I saw her get heart rate skyrocketed. What? Let me read that again. I would dismiss it if not for the fact a couple days ago I saw her get heart rate skyrocketed to 130 when looking at anime girls. So I wonder how high does Ellie heart rate go when looking at monster girls. I wondered too, but I have never had access to like a heart rate thingy, and I don't think I ever will. Well, that's a little bit pessimistic. We're not gonna do that. I think it's going to be a challenge to get access to a heart rate monitor thingy. So if it happens, it's probably gonna be way in the future. I'm a solid 30 seconds behind the stream. I'm a solid 15 minutes behind the chat. It's okay. It's a challenge stream. Not like Kelly will notice. I mean, I know now. Now that you've said it, I know it's probably it probably hasn't changed. I don't mind it as much. My earlier shifts, I had to get up for work at like 4 a.m. Oh man. I'm glad that you said earlier shifts and not now. Fun fact, people like eating hackfish slime. They make it when they get scared. I wonder what it tastes like. Wait! I know that you guys heard me talking about like I wouldn't mind eating bugs and shit, like trying. But I really, when I hear something like this, where it's like, oh, weird food that you've never even heard of, my first thought is, I kind of want to try. Then my second thought is, wait, is it dangerous? Is it spicy? Is it bitter? Is it acidic? Blah, 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 blah. But other than that, I would love to try. Catfish Elise when she does math? Crying Elise when she does math. Ashraman, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. Osis, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Train Master, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, guys. Skinks are nice, lizards, not gonna lie, they're very dog-like. I like skinks, they're cute. Snake with a turtle shell, that could be adorable. I can't wait for the blobfish Ellie emoji, not gonna happen. That's like legitimately not going to happen. Oh, Joshua! Isn't free chat that these supers are free? No, it is not, but thank you so much! Thank you for the super chat, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it a lot, it means the world to me, thank you. If someone makes a turtle Ellie, please post it on the Discord. I don't think it's worth the time to make even a shitty edit. I mean, I love it. I love the idea, but like it came out of nowhere. Is it really gonna stick? Is it really going to stick? Are you a Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic player? Neither. Those are deck builders, right? Probably, but those are like actual card games. Deck builders are, when I say deck builder, I mean the video game genre. All supers are free though, I think? No, they're not. Thank you so much for the $5. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Snake Eye. We have deck builders at home. Deck builders at home. Quiero vale 4. No sé jugar al truco. Yo lo dije varias veces, pero no sé jugar al truco. Ya sé, ya sé. Soy una vergüenza de Argentina, pero nunca lo aprendí. Aren't some deck builders on mobile? Maybe? I don't really play mobile games. Okay, I do play mobile games. They are called Minesweeper and Nonogram. What is a deck builder exactly? It's a type of video game. I mean, the way that I was mentioning it is a type of video game. I guess Ellie kind of looks like Bowser. Where? You need to get your eyes checked, I think. I think you need to get your eyes checked. It's a really good game. Beat it a bunch of times as a kid. I still wouldn't want to get into it, I think, because really old games I'm already scared of. With the experience of fear not capturing well in OBS and being like a mess to set up every time. You really need to put the commands in a Discord channel so all chat knows. But the thing is, it's only 4 of them. You guys know. You guys know it. You're just hanging on to the past. But you know the ones. You know the actual commands that we have. Let me shrink myself a little bit so people can see my tail a little bit more. There we go. That's better. Since when are card games thinky games? They entirely are. What are you talking about? You need to plan out your strategy. No thinky stuff, only caveman. Yeah, I want to get back to Metroidvanias. I miss them so much. Canada, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. So when is ASMR gonna happen? The reality is, I try to set up something with whatever microphones I have available. I even got like Krampus to help me a little bit to do research and stuff. But when I run my own trials on my own, I just really didn't like what I could achieve without an ASMR microphone. I don't have an ASMR microphone. None of the microphones that I could have access to, like I asked my sister, I researched if I could turn like headphones into microphones. There is a way, it's a possibility, but it's not all that great and it can work. But if you have like post-processing of the audio, honestly, basically I don't really have a microphone that is really worthy for ASMR. You know what you should play, Ellie? A game you really want to play like a Metroidvania. Since you keep mentioning them, I will! I'm really excited to get back into Metroidvanias. And it's one of the games that I have slotted next. I have... Which one is the one that I want to play next? Metroidvania was... I think Momodora? Yeah, I have Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight, which I think is a pretty well-renowned one. Like, it's a pretty well-known one in the indie scene. I don't know if it comes from a franchise that I should research beforehand. Because I think I heard somewhere like, oh yeah, Momodora is an entire series. So I don't know, but I do have it, and I'm really looking forward to playing it, because I know that there's like an entire amount of, like a shit ton of them. And also, someone had recommended a long time ago one called Rabbi Ribi, and then I tried a demo in the last fest that I was able to actually participate in shit, and I think in the comments of like the demo feedback, people were mentioning Rabbi Rivi. So I don't know if it's connected because the name was entirely different. Like I don't remember the name right now. Let me go search for it actually. There was a demo that I tried that I really liked, but I don't know how it's connected or if it's connected. I just got the idea of it because of how people were talking about it in the feedback board. Date added should be close. Did I not add it? Ah yeah, Tevi. It's called Tevi. 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 T-E-V corta I. T-E-V-I. And people on the feedback of that demo kept talking about Rabbi Ribi. I don't know if it's connected at all. Rabbi Ribi is weird? Look at Chimera Destroy All Monster Girls on Steam later then. I think you've mentioned that one before as well. I think you have mentioned... Yeah, you've shown me. It's like a... It's not 1-bit, but it's very... limited in colors, right? I think you've remembered it. I think you've mentioned it before. definitely remember seeing this. I definitely remember, but I don't I don't know that I want to play a game called Destroy Monster Girls. It might be, it's fun, but V, por favor, no, ve corta. Perdón, estamos en Argentina. En Argentina le decimos ve corta. Since you mentioned something about turtles earlier, I would check Elyssia. Let me check the. I don't wanna like lose my place in the chat to get distracted to go to the Discord specifically, because the Discord is something I can check at any moment. So I'll do it later. Them is not working, it should be working. The difference between normal and chatting stream is just that it takes her longer to read on the chatting streams. Kinda. Because everyone is chatting and the topics are free and far between. Not far between. The topics are all diverted, so there's a lot more to respond, I guess. I guess that is no longer fully true because, for example, on AOM streams, she just doesn't read the chat. It's a lot harder. In Age of Mythologies, it's a lot harder to read the chat. I have, too many things that I feel like I need to pay attention to in RTSs. Cat ears and leash is a command. The leash is just not going to keep existing, to be honest. Like, I've stopped using it for a reason. And I haven't really talked about it. I'm mentioning it right now as a reply, just because it's good to state it. It's good to just have it said in very clear terms and manners that it's probably not going to exist anymore. The cat ears I tried making it a command. That's the one that I tried and I attempted to do several times, but I never managed to make it work, and I don't know why. Mage-chan is getting done as 80 pixel tall lady as we speak. This is like the 7th version of her, but I think I will go with this one. She's gonna star in so many different games. Hey, maybe if you like several of the versions, in each game she can have a different outfit or a different look. Cheating! I will probably post her final design as a Metroidvania protagonist along with a bunch of the previous design for earlier ideas this week near the end of it, I think. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I've been considering at the time, how do I get a chat bar showing on my streams? I would recommend looking at tutorials and or joining VTubing or stream-related discords, because there's a lot of people willing to help, like any of those discords, as long as it has enough people in it. I have always been able to ask questions and get help from people who are really adept at helping others. I imagine Hot Pants working a month for tons of jokes. And then I would disable them. Let's go. Bald Ellie isn't real, she can't blind you. It's true, she isn't real and she can't blind you. It's true! I only do Risu's NNN, the true NNN. So you're not doing it this year? Are you not doing it this year, Ashraman? Warmily isn't real either, Hot Pants. Exactly. She's not real. She's not real. I have a heart rate monitor for biking. I'm not really using it though. For biking? Okay, I see the value of that. I see it. Like exercise in general. Yeah. Who would ever make such things? Officer says as he's planning how to do such things. Isn't a tracking eye possible with the camera you use now? No, tracking eye is a specific software and a specific hardware. It's literally an entirely different... the eye tracker is an entirely different piece of technology that is, as far as I remember when I researched, as far as I remember, is more expensive than heart tracking. As far as I remember. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. But it's legitimately like its own piece of tech. You're like 15 minutes behind as of 24 minutes past. I'm not that bad. I feel like I've been worse on other chatting streams. Heart rate monitor streams where we make Ellie look at all the ways we modified her model over the last 2 years. That would be the best use for a heart rate monitor. I swear. Oh my god. Your brain. Your brain is a scary place. Sure, here, Ellie is the best. Ellie changed my mind. I don't need to change your mind. I can just disagree with you. I can just disagree. And I do. I disagree. Neko hair, Ellie, too bad it's not a command. I tried to make it one, and unfortunately, I couldn't. Not going to be happy? Not going to be happy to what? For what? Why? I prefer to post a blobfish, Ellie. At least do it with a blobfish that's actually under the correct amount of pressure and not deflated. Blobfish, Ellie emoji not gonna happen. Oh, isn't it? Isn't it? Who's gonna make it, officer? Are you gonna make it? And then once you make it, who's gonna actually put it on the channel, officer? Huh? Huh? Because guess what? Guess what? It's not gonna be me, boy. It's not gonna be me. More like dead builders? What do you mean dead builders? Deck builders. Deck builders. If you're okay, can you talk about the topic you started for 5 seconds about this month's Supas at the end of the other stream? Yes. I got really emotional the other day when... Because, like, all of the supers get tallied by YouTube properly at the first day of the next month, right? So... all of the supas that you guys sent during all of October got tallied in like the first few days of November. And when I saw like in a tangible finalized count without, because it's always like, I don't know how much the YouTube take is gonna be, I don't know how much the IRS is gonna take, I don't know how much, and I could try to calculate it, but I'm terrible at math and I just wait for YouTube to tell me. So when I saw the actual amount this last month, it was, I almost cried because it was really emotional to get this feeling of I'm going to be okay. Like really safe and okay for quite a while. And it just hit me how much of my like brain power is really spent on just the economical anxiety that every Argentinian feels all the time. Like my Argies in chat know. My Argies in chat know that part of our mind is entirely spent all of the time on thinking about the economy and how bad it is. It's just like a background radiation that we all live with, right? But it was really emotional to get that feeling of relief, of safety for the first time in a very, very, very long time. And then the second part of why I got emotional is because I told my family, right? My parents have always supported me and they don't understand this YouTube stuff. They don't understand this YouTube thing and they just trust me enough, right? They trust me enough and they're like, yeah, you're a great person. You're a great person. We trust your talents. We trust your hard work and your work ethic and stuff. And we're gonna support you because we might not know what you're doing, but you know what you're doing, and that's what matters. But to be able to like show them this tangible, something that for them is understandable, something that for them is tangible, you know, and show them like this is what you're supporting. This is what, like, and I know it's not like a stable thing, right? It's not like I can cross my arms and say, ha, this is what it's always going to be. Like, I know it's not that. I know it's not. But in this country, nothing is. So, just being able to show my family and, you know, and show them like this is what you're supporting. This is what you're supporting. And then the second part of why I got emotional is because I told my family, right? My parents have always supported me and they don't understand this YouTube thing and they just trust me enough, right? They trust me enough and they're like, yeah, you're a great person. it's like a way of validating all of that support they've given me always, you know. It just felt very emotional to be able to show them that. And I feel like if I keep talking about it too much, I'm gonna cry. I feel already like I'm a little bit So yeah, my eyes are watering. Congratulations. God damn it! I started talking about it and now my eyes are watery. I'm gonna get back to the chat. Thank you. The bottom line is thank you so much. Because it was a really, really emotional moment. To be able to finally like show my parents something that means that I'm gonna be safe for several months. Not the first time you've been like this on stream. I know, but it happens very few and far between, and every time I feel extremely vulnerable. Congrats on being the top 1% of Argentinian VTubers. No, I don't think I am. Probably not. Here's the thing. I know at least one Argentinian VTuber that is definitely like the Argentinian VTuber. I don't know if she lives in Argentina at all anymore, actually. I don't know. But thank you so much for the super chat. It means a lot. Will I get automatically text and we just pay? Daddy, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I didn't even notice that I hadn't said hello to you. Welcome, hi. Ellie, if I asked you this, but how do you feel about the Wii U and 3DS online shutting down? I feel pissed off at Nintendo for doing that. I have no feelings on it because, again, I've never really had consoles. I do have a 3DS right now, but it's like a 3DS that is from a friend and it's quote-unquote lent out to me. But this is the kind of friend that... I know this kind of friend as a friend who... Once they're done with a piece of tech, they normally don't really care about it too much ever again. So technically I do have a 3DS online, but like I have it with whatever my friend had on it, and I was never going to buy something for it anyways. So I don't really have any feelings on it, because consoles are not my world. Nintendo is not my world. If you're doing even a big thing in Argentina, I know that there's been or there is an Argentinian company, but I keep pretty distanced from the Argentinian scene in VTubing because like I've never been very... I've never felt like I fit into like the Argentinian culture of entertainment. You know what I mean? Yearly taxes are like the worst part of the year in Poland. Sure, our taxes aren't as high as in some other countries, but there's like not a single person in the country whose declared earnings match the actual earnings. So every year you sit there and wonder if you're gonna get your tax return or will they ask you to clarify what the fuck happened. I don't understand the whole tax returns things and tax whatever things. Because in here, at least the way I'm handling it, the way it's handled for my case, where you don't have like a direct boss that writes your check, right? When you do have a direct boss, it's great because like the job handles your taxes. Like you get whatever money you get, and you get on the slip all of the deductions that you've had for taxes, for this, for that, for whatever. It's great. You don't really have to think about it. And then now that I don't have a boss over me who handles all that, the system that I'm in was a pain to set up, and it has to be reanalyzed twice a year. But after the setup, it's also like something you can leave to get done automatically. So I don't really understand when I see in the US things like the tax season. I'm like, what the fuck is a tax season? Don't you pay your taxes every month? Being a VTuber is hard in Argentina. I think being a VTuber is hard everywhere because the big boom was like very big, but being everything is hard. Wow, sorry. I don't want to keep being such a bummer about my country. It's just true. George, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Just noticed that I watched the video 30 minutes late and I wasn't following the chat. Me neither. Don't worry, I'm also 30 minutes behind the chat. I am very far behind the chat too. Minesweeper isn't a deck builder. No, Minesweeper is the only game that I have on my phone. All they do is to get into the dramas and over shitty products and release collab cards with Magic. I don't know. I don't know card games. Not the proper table card games. Notice she didn't name the 3 gachas. I have 1 gacha. Excuse you very much. And I can't run it on my phone because my phone is too old for the gacha, so I have to use a computer version. And Cookie Run Kingdom. I don't have it on my phone. My phone is too old for it. Isn't your Cookie Gacha on phone? Not on mine because it's too old. I thought it was a phone game. It is. It's a phone game. You got like close to the Bowser hair and ears. Huh? Bowser doesn't have hair? Am I thinking of the wrong character? Bowser is the big turtle boss from Mario, right? Bowser doesn't have hair. Does he? Even if you say you played on PC, you're playing a port of a mobile game. Yeah, if you count it that way, then yes. I also have Cookie Run Kingdom as a mobile game. Yeah. There's Bonk, Dumb, Hair, and what's the 4th? Headbutt. You know this! You know this! I can count how many people write the dumb command wrong or they're surprised that they exist. I understand that, but at the same time, I feel like it's not worth an entire channel. I want to keep my Discord as clean as I can. It already has like a lot more channels that I wish it had. And every time that I have to consider a new channel, I have to consider if I can fuse it with something else. And I don't think a channel for commands is worth it. I think I will have to find a way to have the commands easily accessible at some point. But it's probably gonna be once I have more commands. You could try Ender Lilies. I don't know whether it can be considered a Metroidvania, but it's at least similar. I think you'd really like it. Hi, by the way. Hi, Dario! Hi again. I don't think I would like Ender Lilies just because I did see a friend stream it over Discord at the beginning of it. And I don't think it looked like something that I would enjoy. The character control felt clunky to see, at least. And my friend itself, like, he stopped playing it after a while. He got bored of it, so it doesn't really bode well for it. Ellie, wanna try accidentally restarting your router? Sure worked great for me on that one little timer stream. That was... Can I tell you something about that one? It's hilarious that, like, my computer turned off. There was a microcut, right? My computer turned off, but the light didn't, and the internet didn't. Because if it had been turned off, the internet, it would have taken like 40 minutes to start back up. My router or modem or whatever it is incredibly slow to start up. Like, the startup on my router is really, really slow. For some reason, the microcut literally only turned my computer off. Everything else in the house, I have to assume, was fine. The only thing that got fucked up was my computer. Momodora, good luck with that one. Do you think are you saying it's hard? Are you think it's a hard one? You're gonna play Momodora? Yes, I will. Speaking of, I have been very sad today realizing there is no Little Nightmare stream this week. Well, it can only last as long as it can last, right? There's only so much that I can play a game that has an ending. which is the only games I play. Let's be honest, I'm really bad at keeping up with games that don't have an ending. I know Momodora is part of a series, but I have no idea what the other games are. Me neither, so I assume that it means that I can just play Momodora Reverie Under Moonlight, and that's it, right? Momodora is a series, if I recall, the first game are on each for free? Wait a second! I have to Google something. Don't mind me Googling something real quick. You said the keyword. You said the magic words. You're confusing Rabbi Ribi and Revi. Ah, I see. Yeah, I wasn't really sure since I only tried the new demo and I saw people talking about the previous games. And I don't know why people were mentioning Rabbi Ribi. I'm sure that people were mentioning Rabbi Ribi, but I don't remember how. Ellie skipping half the chat. I didn't skip it. I sometimes try to read the bottom of the chat and then go back to the top of the chat because I can do the absolute most recent messages, what you see on screen, and then the actual like scrollable chat I have at whatever point I stopped. So I can mix and match whatever's most recent with wherever I was before. If Momodora is the game I think it is, you die in 2 hits no matter what. Oh, I hate those. You did try prolong it the best you could at least. Through no will of my own. A no death run series. If you die, you have to start over from the beginning. Never. Never. You know what? You can ask for that as a donation goal if you ever want it. But you have to win on a poll for that. You have to win on a poll. The magic word, by the way, guys, is free. Absolutely. The magic word is for free. The magic word is you can get it for free. Oh, sure. She will play Destroy All Humans, but make it Monster Girls. I haven't played Destroy All Humans, and I don't think I would play Destroy All Humans. What the hell is Destroy All Humans? Let me Google that. I've heard it before, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. Destroy All Humans. Oh, you guys have shown it before. You guys have shown me this. That's why it sounds familiar. You literally have shown me this. But man, it was a long time ago. It was definitely a long time ago that you showed me this. Estamos en internet, tú en Argentina, habla por vos. Yo estoy en Argentina y te digo muy corta. If I recall correctly, if you want Monster Girl games, there's one called Monster Girl Quest. It's Snake Eye? Snake Eye, do you think you can trick me? Legitimate question. Do you think you can trick me into playing Monster Girl Quest? Like I don't know what it is. Tuska. Hey Ellie, I made some quick crappy fan art in Elyssia. Guys, I'll check it later. I don't wanna be so far behind the chat. BRB wants attention. Is Elden Ring also in the table if you get it for free? Not really. That one is on the table if I get it for free and it wins in a poll on a donation goal of like me playing a hard game. Like, don't try to make it happen. My uncle told me that Destroy All Humans 2 multiplayer is trash. I barely know the game, so I believe your uncle. I will believe him. That's a good one. Monmusu Quest as a member stream? No, absolutely not. So you like it because the main girl is a lamia too. Do you want me to get demonetized to hell and back? Is that what you want? Do you want me to get demonetized and my channel restricted or something? Is that what you want? By the way, I know what it is. I have never played it myself. I don't know how graphic it is. I only know that it is, you know, very much an aged game. You did not just suggest an Eroge series! Yeah, they did! They're re-releasing 6 from Little Nightmares and Android again. I would not have one. If I had a 6 from Little Nightmares, I would yeet it out a window probably. Elu doesn't need a leash, she's already got the collar on. It's called a choker, and it's fashion. Good riddance of the leash. Why not the leash? Why Sag? Very, very distinct, different responses here. You can play it well on Discord? No, thank you. I don't want to play it on this. Why would I? Maybe you'd prefer Monster Girl Encyclopedia then. Oh, again, you're trying to trick me, boy. You're trying to bamboozle me. You're not gonna bamboozle me that easy. If you lose, what happens? If you lose, what happens? I don't know that I gives you really good gear if you beat a boss without taking any damage during their fights, which means that the harder the game is, the harder it gets over time. Huh? Idoiko's not 100% hentai like Monster Girl Quest. Idoiko has a filter, like a legit sensor built into the game, and that is the only reason we could do it. You're into normie at least, nice. Listen to me. Listen to me. I am a lamia. Do you know how many lamia VTubers there are out there? Like 5 of them. You wanna know why? Because it takes real desire of being something specific to make the nightmare that is figuring out how to rig a special thing like this. So yeah, I'm not a normie. I wanted this badly enough that I had to figure out a lot of shit without guides or references. If you don't lose the fights on Mamuzu Quest, it's safe for work. If you lose, it's not safe for work. Right. I'm not gonna risk it. I would not risk it. It got a sensor in it like Nekopara. There's a sensor in Eroiko that is... You basically barely even know that is a not safe for work game, to be honest. I'm in the Pro Leash team, but if you did the unthinkable and showed your channel to a family member, well... If it were to keep existing, it would not be on the hands of chat. I am very sorry to say this, but I don't trust you guys with a leash. You could censor the game and just show the chat part of Monmusu, that way it's YouTube friendly, but I don't want to! There's a bunch of lamia VTubers and vast majority are loot-tubers. There's only a few that I could find when I was looking for references not too long ago, like a month ago. It's actually really hard for me to find them. I do think at least the only kind of safe for work lamia VTuber out there. I think I've seen a couple more. But I don't remember well enough. One of them, oh, I'm gonna say something without naming any names, but one of the lamia VTubers that I loved the most, the design of, like, I remember seeing this person after I had finished my art and being like, oh my god, I am now disappointed in myself. This is so beautiful. And I researched them again 1 month ago, and they're not a lamia anymore. And it made me so sad. It made me so sad, because I really looked up to this person's design, and it's gone. It's gone. They have legs now. The least for me, I saw it as a good meme, but not as spammable as others, like the glass onion worm, etc. That's because for some people it's not a meme. Mondo's Quest is a long game. It has 3 parts, 3 different games, and the story goes deeper than any other RPG I played in my life, but it's not a game to stream on YouTube. Yeah, I wanna stay safe for work. Thank you very much. So I'm not gonna play that kind of game. You could put a chain on your collar on your tail collar. Could be an interesting way to hack. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you even talking about? This isn't real live, is it? She's at least 20 messages behind. Never, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I alternate between being really, really on track with the messages and reading behind the chat. So I alternate, you know. I go back and forth. I guess if no bald Ellie, we can just play tic-tac-toe on her tail. You could just be normal people and play it on paper. How about that? I think I can recall non-loot lamia vtubers outside of you, Elyssia. I think I haven't found many. I remember there was this one time someone commented on one of my videos like something that was like, oh, mommy lamia, that, like, I don't know, something kind of thirsty, and I was like, yeah, no, that's not this kind of channel. I'm say so over here. And they were like, but you're a lamia, it's illegal. And I was like, no. In fact, you have every other lamia doing that. Let me just do me. If you want that, there's you can go get it. Not having any luck finding this drawing so far? What drawing? Oh, you're looking for something specific that I probably didn't read. YouTube strategy, stay safe for work to not get cancelled. I also just don't want it. Let me be clear about something. Let me be clear. I also just personally, my personal tastes, I find myself bored at content that pushes the loot stuff very often. So I want to stay on the other side of it because it's what I enjoy the most. She's almost 30 minutes late. I'm reading the last chat. I'm alternating between. I timestamped the VOD. I read that, maybe the debut stream. You did timestamp the review, so maybe it was that. At least to therapy to have those sort of vibes anyways, to be honest. Like, she carries heavy anime MC energy. Thank you! Honestly, thank you! That's what I want. When people see me and automatically assume I need to have like mommy vibes or like lewd sexy vibes because I'm a lamia, it's kind of annoying. It's kind of it's really annoying. So it's nice to see that you see the real me. I think I will have to go and reboot. Everything is so slow on my laptop and part of my programs don't work. Oh no! I hope that it goes well, Astroma. The reboot helps. Don't forget to save! Don't forget to save, please. You fell for the illusion she put up. What illusion? What illusion? When did I put it up? She'll never get to me. Maybe I'll have to go first. She'll never get to you in what sense? I'm reading messages. Congrats for you pulling that boundary. Thank you. You don't go a mommy farm at all. More friends, little sister. I've been saying that. Maybe older sister, but I've been saying that for a while. No! No! My chat over scrolled. I lost my fucking place. You have seen one of her designs like almost a year ago. I thought that it was the same character that you were talking about, but I wasn't sure and I didn't want to assume. But if it's that one character, I remember her. I like her. I wonder what she has developed into now. I have 2 different streams with you saying Wormelli is an official model. Okay, will I have to talk about the Wormelli thing for real, guys? Will I have to set extremely clear like obvious boundaries. We need to clarify this because you clearly don't know what NNN is. I do! It's non-stop non-November! What are you talking about? How can Warm Ellie not be real when I have seen her? I guess I'll have to clarify, huh? Isn't hard tracking just a cheap Mi Band or similars just connected to the PC? It's a specific hardware. It's a specific tech thing. Ellie is best Ellie, change my mind. Ellie is best Ellie, change my mind. I wouldn't change your mind. I would not. To be honest, when I played the 1.3.3 update on Terraria, I thought the Lamia set was like a variant of the mermaid set. I have the Lamia set in Terraria. She has the nice to meet you man vibe, not that you can, your son calls me mommy vibe. I can respect that. In fact, I like that more. Thank you! Maybe it's one of those types of Gatmoy where people see Ellie and they're like, oh, hey, dang, this girl looks like a dummy mommy pro gamer. And then they tune into her streams. And they realize they were entirely wrong. Oh, NNN. I understood M and M. Oh, no. I was talking about NNN. Non-stop, not November. And with one sentence, she undid all the progress she was making. What are you talking about? You guys brought up. You brought it up, not me. Not me. I didn't bring it up. NNN has two meanings. The one that you guys insisted on the last time this topic arose was non-stop, not November. Now, you will not convince me that I'm the one making this unsay so when you spent an entire stream making sure that I had the right definition. Well, not an entire stream, but quite a bit of a stream. I feel like you were the one who brought it up, though. I don't think so. There's also no not November. Yeah, but that's 2 N's, not 3. That is only 2 N's. Right? Oh, no, that's 3 N's. Sorry. That's the original. Yeah. I clearly remember replying to you on that one. I know, we had like an entire stream about it. Ellie, is Discord being wonky for anyone else? Not me right now. Ellie, please, Ellie. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! When you talk about nutting or not nutting, it's already unsafe. So, but you guys brought the topic up. You did it. It's on the Discord, which is currently down. Is the entirety of Discord down for everyone? Ellie Math strikes again! I'm sorry. You guys know that you don't come here for math, okay? You guys know that we don't do math in here. It was broken a bit for me, It sounds like it's fixed, right? It's wait, next month it's DDD. You know what? I'm not gonna ask. There you go. You guys want me to be properly say so? I'm not gonna ask. I have no idea what DDD is, but I'm not going to ask about it. Risu ended NNN. I know. Isn't it weird? Turn spelling into math and suddenly she can't spell either. Say, yeah. I mean, absolutely. 100%. If it's math, it's too hard for me. It's not that it's too hard for me. It's just like my brain refuses. If you think what comes out of my brain is frightening, then you should see what stays locked away inside, officer. I hope that's not bad. I hope that's not bad. King DD, the villain from Kirby? Sure that's what the DDD... Sure. You know what? I'm sure that's what they were referring to. Ken, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hi. I can't find the picture I was talking about because it was like 2018, but Elon's Twitter does not go that far back, it turns out. The thing about Twitter is that it's not a good archival space for art. Every time that I find a good artist that I love and they don't have anything listed in their Twitter other than Twitter, a part of my soul dies a little bit. Because it's like, you need to have a different website. Something that works as a freaking archive. welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Isn't DDD about fate? Delicious Donuts December. It sounds like you're trying to trick me. It definitely sounds like you're trying to trick me. There's no way. You are bait on Twitter too? Not anymore. I don't. What do you mean R-bait? Wait, let me ask you, what is R-bait? If you mean like looking for artists on Twitter and then going to their personal pages? If not, I have no idea what you're talking about. Guess I'm describing it then. The comment from Ribbon Black during the Backseat era. This was shortly after he joined Way Forward. And on the comment, he wants to ask James. Oh, yeah, I lost it. Sorry. I'm gonna have to go back to where I was in the chat. Is it possible to add time to this YouTube chat? No. That's what the unapproved daily emoji server is for. Please tell me that's not an actual thing that exists. Please. Please, please, please. With that sort of reaction, Lily, I'm not even sure if you're watching the stream that you're streaming yourself. I am watching the stream. It's just, it's hard to keep track of chat while I'm responding to everything in chat, you know? Rizu's NNN is non-stop that November. It's Rizu taking on the meme and making a joke about it because it has a nut in it. So like chestnuts, she's a squirrel, but she makes innuendos on them for stream. I know that. Deflated Ellie, that sounds bad for some reason. I think it's because of the whole inflation. But I meant because blockfishes are very, very ugly when they're deflated. Raise a timer? There is no timer! But Frankaru, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the support. It means a lot. It means the world to me. Thank you. But yeah, there's no timer. There's no timer. Dante, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Dante, how are you? We'll be talking the same 4 conversation circles for the entire time. It does get pretty circly, and I'm kind of sorry about that. Yeah. If you're Argentinian, why aren't you silver? Because I know the country. This is something that's fun for people when they first realize it. But I mean, it was fun for me when I first realized it. That the country is named after silver, the chemical name for silver. But why would that affect me? Why would that affect me? Wait, they really pay you to be bad at Mario? My parents literally don't understand what I do. They understand it when I go to my sister's house and I sing. They understand that. The rest of it is like, wow, they don't get it. You don't have to be okay for a long time though. Think of all the unhinged gacha rolling you can now afford. I would never spend your valuably donated support in gacha. I wouldn't. I would feel like that's a betrayal of your support. Make sure to do your yearly taxes properly. It's like a trap for VTubers. I don't think I have such a thing as yearly taxes. I really don't. She's getting sad. Let's bully her with super chats again to make her happy. I wasn't sad. I was emotional. Typical Lily gets emotional when it comes to money. I get emotional when it comes to how much you guys support me. That's why I got emotional. Nomi Nomnoms, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi. I'm somewhat confident less than 1% of Argentinians are VTubers. Therefore, you are in the top 1%. Depends on how you take it, right? Because if you're talking about 1% of VTubers in Argentina, it still would only count the amount of people who are VTubers. It wouldn't count me against people who aren't. Aha! I'm getting back on track with the chat because most of these I've already read on public. It's only been a couple weeks since there was news about a VTuber that was left with $400,000 of debt due to tax reparations. Yeah, but that's someone in the US or in the UK, right? It's not really me. Elyssia, gacha will? No, never. I would never be a gacha whale. In Spain, the tax season is from April to June. Since I only have to work, mi declaración de Hacienda siempre me da a devolver porque lo calculo para no tener gastos extra. La verdad, yo no tengo idea de nada. Eso porque me parece que en este país no se hacen. And here I am trying to get started. I just need a model or a PNG, I think, which is one of the most difficult parts, especially in this country, and I'm not really an artist. I'm terrible. You could check free models that are available online, and you could check there's a bunch of P-crews. Look for a video on YouTube. I don't remember the exact title, but there's a video on YouTube called something along the lines of like P-crews with free, or like Google it. There's a video on YouTube that has a bunch of P-crews that have commercial credits for like you making your own pre-crew and being able to use it commercially. There are a bunch of them. I thought you only played Cookie Run Kingdom. What's the other two? I only play Cookie Run Kingdom. People like exaggerating for the memes, and a lot of people don't know where the joke ends and where the reality starts. Bowser does have hair. Holy shit. I don't remember how he looks like. I remember the turtle with spikes and that's it. Al menos aquí en España, si trabajas para otro, cada mes en tu nómina se te resta una parte que tú eliges pagar a Hacienda y en abril revisan si es lo que te toca, te sobra o te falta. Acá no lo calcula uno mismo, simplemente lo calcula el empleador y el empleado no tiene que hacer nada. BlueStacks is a good Android emulator. That's the one I use. It was a point of contention during the Bowsette era. Most people drew blonde Bowsette, but there was a loud faction of red-haired Bowsette loyalists fighting back. Oh yeah, I remember the Bowsette era. That was wild. I kind of miss the Bowsette era. What a blessed era. I love that image ribbon blacked poster back there. Oh! I loved an image ribbon blacked posted back there. Ribbon Black is the name of the artist? I see. Now I understand. Now I understand the comment you made about Twitter. Gotcha money? Thank you so much for the money, Dante. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the support. I will not be using it for gotcha, man. I will not. EDSM, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi. I can't believe you pirate Marvel games. They're free. What are you talking? They're free. I'll try with Pickers and see. I wish you luck. I really do. I really, really do. Just leave the commands in the description or ping a comment. Also, you have very few commands. I don't think it's worth mentioning them for everyone, especially because they will ask anyways. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I have so few commands, it doesn't feel worth it, you know? Bowsette was best girl for a while. I actually no longer follow him because he was associated with a project I didn't really want to listen about. But yeah, he posted a short comic where... Actually, you know what? I'll just post it on memes. Yeah! Oh, but then you didn't find it. I remember now, Nay. Then you didn't find it. I can't say yeah. You know this, Ellie. My brain is like a water park slide for information. I enter, flip, and twist around for a few minutes, and then it's on the other side, and until it climbs the ladder for another ride. I think you do know it, though. I think you do. Oh man, this is a bunch of messages that I already read. I'm almost getting there, guys. I'm almost getting there. I am almost getting there. This is great. This is awesome. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good when I catch up to the chat. Oh, when I catch up to the chat, guys. Oh, when I catch up to you. When I catch up to the chat, you'll see. Thank you for the super chat, Snake Guy. It means the world. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. It means a lot, really. It's great. The support is extremely thanked for. Can we take the dump sticker out already? It's been there for a while. It has been there for a while. Can we take it out? Has this been enough? The comic from the Ribbon Black during the Backseat era. This was shortly after he joined Way Forward. And that comic, he wants to ask James for something. The lead developer. What even is JJJ? I don't think it exists. I don't think JJJ exists. The recent version of the DD is Destroyed Dawn at December. The other one is you'll learn about it when you're older. I know what you guys... I know you guys are not talking about an actual donut. I know you guys are not talking about an actual donut. You just gave up on catching up with chat, I see. I hadn't! Haha! Decoration Disorder Disconnection is a mystery novel written by Nasu Kinoko. I don't think they're talking about that, Joshua. I really don't think they're talking about that. Anyway, so the comic, then he sees James staring super intently into his monitor and goes, oh, he looks busy, better not disturb him. Only for it to be revealed that James is scrolling Backseat memes at work, and then James replies to it with, why do I feel like it's actually happened? Probably did. It probably did, let's be honest. Like, you look for sus art and then bookmark it? Not really. I use Twitter to look for artists, but I don't like Twitter as an artist platform. I don't like that the archive is so shitty. I don't like that I can't see their work in any comprehensible way. I don't like that I don't trust the platform to survive. So normally I look for artists on Twitter and then only follow the ones that have websites outside of Twitter in their websites outside of Twitter. I do have a bunch of artists that I follow on Twitter themselves, but like I try not to get attached to it because I don't believe that it's going to survive. I don't believe it. Rizzo didn't try to make DDD a thing and gave up on it really fast. Good thing. Good thing. CCC Jewel? What is CCC? I'll be lurking. I'm a bit busy right now. Thank you for talking while you good, Dario. I hope that the lurking goes good. Thought you said R-bait. Thought you were talking about something else, Curse. No, Twitter bait. Twitter bait. Twitter bait. Art bait. That's what I said. Art bait. Elon tried to kill Twitter in a lot of ways, but Twitter just refuses to die. It's still happening though. Like, the fact is, some people... Here's the thing. In some countries, people can't make new accounts without paying anymore. And that puts a specific time of death in the future for Twitter. Because the moment that you can't get new users into the platform, that's where you lost it. That's where you're done. Demon Dragon Destruction, gacha player might get this reference, not me. I'm doing homework that I should have done a week ago. And it's for today. Let's go, Dante. No. Dante, no. No, Dante, no. That's so bad. I hope that you finish it. I hope that you finish it in time. Somehow DeviantArt makes the word deflation sounds dirty, even though only inflation is a thing. Yeah, I would say it's definitely DeviantArt's fault. I would say it's DeviantArt's fault. All those song streams we'll never hear. Well, I used to do it before in my first year. It happened a lot. Now I'm not really comfortable in my singing because I'm in a transitional period where I'm changing techniques. And I'm having to unlearn a lot of shit about how I sang before. It's a bit sad that they started to ruin the word inflation too, to be honest. Like, if we meant it like a balloon instead of DeviantArt art, you could make a balloon animal out of Ellie. I don't think... Here's the thing. When you say they decided to ruin the word inflation, I wouldn't say anybody decided to ruin it. I would say it's one of those things where... Because internet, it is now a lot more well known, but it probably has existed for a long time. Just like, you know how suddenly feet became a meme? It's like, oh, you're showing your feet for free? Things like that. That has always existed, right? Only now that the internet is everywhere, people are more aware of it. But it doesn't mean that it was invented in the internet era. It's just more well known. So I think it's the same situation. It's not just the country, also the river Río de la Plata. I know, but like Río de la Plata es como suena, o sea, ya tenemos plata como la palabra para la que usamos silver, pero Argentum es... No todo el mundo sabe que Argentum es plata, porque es el nombre químico. Ellie, what's the most obscure less known manga you read? I don't know, because I don't read a lot of manga. I really don't. I'm not good at reading manga. I get stuck watching the pictures and studying the images. So I kind of avoid reading manga. I've read like a one shot that felt really disconnected from everything, and it's probably not really that well known, but I don't even remember the name, so it's trial and error. You can always undo your bad moves. I remember playing the OG Cookie Run, Line Cookie Run before it shut down, as well as Cookie Run 2. I used to like Cookie Run Open Break, and I used to have that one on my phone. But eventually they started doing events that were more and more time consuming, until I had to say, you know what, I can't. If I can't complete all of the events and they're gonna just taunt me like this, and I just uninstalled it because it was way too much. Like, I understand the idea of make more events so people buy more stuff, but I couldn't keep up with the events, and it was just a source of stress, so I had to take it out. I miss my little cookies, but I do miss them. Dante, thank you for the super chat. Joshua, thank you for the super mat. What if we super for you to roll on gacha? I would still not want to use that money for rolling. I wouldn't want to. That's the appeal of piracy. It's free. No, but the game itself is free. If you want to try the pinnacle of mobile games, look for one called Flying Gorilla. I really don't think I want to. Is it hard to record mobile games? I wouldn't know. It's hard to record them, I think, if you're trying to record it on the phone. If you're using an emulator, it's just like having any other program in the computer. The pin idea for the command sounds like the best way. I don't know. We do have to teach Ellie to use a mobile emulator so she can stream mobile games, to be honest. I have a mobile emulator, but why would I want to emulate, like, why would I want to stream mobile games? I have so many games that I have to play. Why would I want to add mobile games to that list? Would it need to be through a wire or capture card or an app? I don't know. There are computer emulators, EDSM, so there is a way. There is a way. If you play them on an emulator, it's very easy to stream mobile games. It's more difficult if you want to actually stream your phone. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one, the emulator technique. You're not catching up to the chat, Ellie. I kind of am. Can't catch me, I'll always be free. You're like 50 messages behind, eyeing it up. I know, but I feel like I have a whole chunk that I had already read, you know? I like the shine, welcome, and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. Fox on Ethan, welcome, and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. You missed my first message though. I was skipping a few so I could chat, like catch up to the chat a little bit, but I didn't miss them. I read them, I just didn't read them out loud. I think it's good you didn't notice it was when donation came through about raising the timer. I know, and that's why if I notice that a comment was already replied to in a way, or like it's already obsolete, I skipped it. Hopefully everyone is doing well so far and making it through the day. Many hugs and coils to you too, Alec. Following James during the Backseat era meant your entire timeline being filled with retweets like filled. They sure must have had a lot of fun working out way forward. Holy shit. Imagine being that much of a simp that you retweet everything you come across. Twitter will survive as bad grass you never get rid of. Also, most of the bad Twitter, I saw it from Western Twitter more than Eastern Twitter. The thing is that I don't think it's going to survive for the long run. I don't think it's going to survive. I think as less people can make accounts, like imagine that I were to rebrand, right? Something weird happens. for some reason I hate everything I am right now, right? Imagine that for a moment. And I would have to make a new account for a new persona. I can't do it. I literally cannot do it. I have to abandon Twitter and only use things like Reddit and what's the other one? Blue Sky. I would have to literally switch to Blue Sky exclusively. Imagine every single person that's trying to make a secondary account, a third account, whatever account. Granted, we are still not paying in this territory, because only some countries are in the paid program right now, but eventually he'll make it so that anyone in any country has to pay. Somehow Elon managed to make the worst possible timeline. He killed a lot of Twitter's functionalities that people cared about, but did not manage to make it cease to exist yet. But I think it will cease to exist eventually. Twitter becoming X and killing off the iconic verb is unforgivable. I agree. 100% I agree. I think that's why I keep calling it Twitter. I don't care about X. I will never call it X unless Elon wants to pay me personally. Glad you like the art. What's next that I should get? I don't know. I don't know. I wanna know. Not being able to go back more than a couple years in a timeline, search not working most of the time. It got really bad for anything that doesn't involve around most recent posts. Assuming it's not super popular post because on these comments do not work, when we learn that your actions have consequences. If you're talking about Twitter, yeah, it's just not a good place for any kind of art, to be honest. If I recall correctly, inflation has been a thing since that blueberry girl scene in Willy Wonka. That wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if it was even before, you know? Come on, guys, we were always into feet, right, Ellie? I'm not into feet. I'm not into feet. I just don't think it's that big. Here's the thing. There are people in both extremes, right? And I sit right in the middle. There are people who are willing to pay money for pictures of feet. And then there are people who at the very mention of feet are like, ugh, gross, disgusting, feet, why would you mention feet? Ah, so gross. And like, I sit somewhere in the middle where I'm like, feet, they exist and are a normal part of a human body, and I don't see what the big deal is. I would say the same to one or another extreme. I would be like, why are you saying they are so gross? I don't see what the big deal is. And why are you saying that you want to pay money to see one? I don't see what the big deal is. Like, I don't get it. Feet became a meme, but I see that now they became normalized at large. What? Feet became a meme, but I see that now they've become normalized and large sees being a meme. I don't think I understand what you're saying. I don't think I understand what you're saying, actually. Internet lets us see the best and worst things of people. I agree. I'm very confident it started with a few people wanting to be funny, but there's only so many times people can repeat the joke before they become curious about actually getting steppies from their ologies. I do think feet as a thing and stepped on as a thing are two different things. I do think they are two different, like, crowds. I don't read manga either. I was shocked when Numi said that roughly 30% of fans she meets get steppies. I for real expected this to be a single-digit number per convention. I think a lot of them are doing it out of the meme, though. I think a lot of them are doing it out of the meme. Sounds like American mobile games, alright? What do you mean American mobile games? Wait. Because Cookie Run is the one that I follow, and that one is Korean. So if you're talking about, like, the events and stuff, I don't know why they did that. But Cookie Run is Korean. Ellie, when are we doing a reaction to that 8-hour FNAF timeline video? I probably will not. I would for real legit be interested in watching a VTuber reacting to it. It's so much better structure for people than had no exposure to the franchise than MatPat's timeline. The thing is, I have had exposure to the franchise. Like, a significant amount of exposure to the franchise. I just haven't played it myself. But I've seen, like, all of the games played by others. My Asus ROG Phone 1 has an integrated YouTube stream app, and Twitch app lets you stream for phones too. You mean for streaming? If I can recommend any obscure manga, it would be Dungeon's Childhood Friends. It's a cute story about a guy whose childhood friend is a dragon girl and her subordinate that tries to help them get together. That sounds adorable. That sounds really cute. Well, if it turns it off for the EU, then basically a third of the world is no longer gonna have access to Twitter. So for me, it would essentially cease to exist. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot coming in the future of Twitter that spells its demise, and I don't think it's gonna get saved in any way, shape, or form. I really don't think anything can save it at this point. Twitter is dead. It's not dead right now, but it's dead for the foreseeable future. I think Twitter will become like Line. Line is a WhatsApp or Telegram, but mostly used in Japan. I don't think so. I don't think so, because Twitter doesn't exist as a person-to-person connection thing. It exists popularly as a like mainstream place to connect with people who are untouchable because they're so big. Like, Twitter is the only place where people felt close to people like, I don't know, Jennifer Aniston, fucking Cher. Who else is like very well known for like tweeting a lot and tweeting like being connected to their audiences or whatever the freak. I don't follow celebrities. I've only remember the ones that were like had funny responses. Chrissy Teigen. Teigen. I don't know celebrities, but like, it doesn't work as person to person. If we want to have person to person, we have Line, we have WhatsApp, we have whatever other thing you mentioned, Telegram. Nobody's gonna use Twitter for those functions. Twitter existed as like a way for the masses to connect to celebrities and things like that. When it loses the masses part of it because people have to make new accounts, that's it. It's gone. Would I use a VPN to keep using Twitter? I don't know. I do have to do Twitter pings for my Oshis community, but my phone is not pinging me for them. How will I know? Maybe if you only care about following specific Oshis, you will end up just moving to Discord, I think. Or Blue Sky, maybe? I don't know. A lot of people are trying to move to Blue Sky. It's just that people still require an invite for those. I just found out that Ikdra Union is on Steam, and I missed the game at 30% off. No! No! The last sale! You missed the last sale! No! I wouldn't be surprised if Twitter died. Oh well, never cared about it. I mean, honestly, same. I don't like Twitter. I use it because it's like almost required in the industry, but I never actually liked Twitter. I have a hard time taking anyone seriously if they call it X for real. Same. Ellie became a lamia so she could be tsundere for feet loving? Not really. You say that, but you refuse to do a heart monitor stream, eh? I don't refuse to if I could get one. You're missing the fact that Elon is a master businessman. He will make it work. Sorry, I was gonna reply very aggressively. Vorador, he's not. He is not. He is the first person to ever lose billions in net value. That is not the work of a master businessman. Whatever he managed to get is 100% the work of his advisors, of his accountants, of his whoever else he hired for it. But he taking the reins has been the most disastrous thing for his career ever. He's not. Don't eat into his marketing. You know what he's good at? Marketing himself. That is the one thing he's good at. The Heart Monitor stream will show us what you really are. One day I'll have one. One day I'll have one. I remember an old comment that Tumblr had all of the bad Twitter people when Not Safe for Work was out of Tumblr. Most moved to Twitter, and now we have this new Twitter. As someone who is on Tumblr, yeah, 100%. As someone who is on Tumblr, the Tumblr sphere got cleaned up when Tumblr lost Not Safe for Work. It was a big bummer because so many people left out of nowhere, and the website has been on a rocky situation ever since, where we don't even know when it's going to die, because it eventually will. It cannot support itself economically. It's bleeding money. So every year that we have Tumblr, we're like, wow, I feel blessed that this site hasn't bankrupted yet. And part of that is because we lost the whole Not Safe for Work. That was like a good driver of people and therefore ads, blah, 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 blah. But the truth is, Tumblr is so much better now that it's deserted and that barely anyone, like, enjoys using the website at all. It just feels so much better to be in there now. Even though we all know that it's gonna die eventually because it's bleeding money everywhere. I honestly never knew that your heart rate can raise when looking at a picture, but clearly... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My thing scrolled. But clearly, it is the case as I have seen the evidence. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it is like that way. It's okay, Ellie, we don't think any less of you. Why would you? I'm being honest. I'm being 100% honest. Despite having no feet or legs, at least you can take pictures of them. So that's an advantage, because feet pics are cringe and weird and pointless. Paying people to do them is a complete and total scam. Chai, I don't think it's a scam for some people. And I wouldn't say... Here's the thing. Again, see... You're saying like fit pics are cringe and weird and pointless. It's like, it's not that big a deal. Like I don't see the big deal. Some people are like, oh my god, how could you do that? And it's like, I don't know, man. Am I the only one? Like, am I the only one who feels almost the exact same way about feet like they would, I don't know, a freaking hand, ear, nose? It's a part of the body. Like, what's the big deal? And here's the thing. I want you to know 100% if someone has a thing for feet, that has a scientific explanation, right? Like, there's a reason why. There's a brain synapse connection that explains why it gets associated with other kind of stimulus. There's a specific thing that happens in the brain that explains why that happens. If you don't have it though, if you don't have that synapses connected and it's just like a part of the body, why would you treat it as if it's like this especially gross or cringe thing? It's literally just enough. It's like an ear, man. It's nothing. It's a 0 to the left. When you do get it and you do an art review, we will know your tastes. Yeah, sure. I would totally do that. You know what? I would totally do that. I'm not even scared of it. I'm not surprised by any kink that exists and I don't care. That's the mood. That's the mood right there. Am I surprised? Not since I read the Wikipedia list for fetishes. Do I care? Not if it doesn't if it doesn't even exist for me in my day-to-day life. I don't care. The only reason some kinks I have like an opinion about is if they become big enough to seep into the mainstream in a way that bothers me. Like, I'm not gonna say it, actually. I'm not gonna go deep into this topic because there are some people that may not know that certain popular content is disguised kink content. And I don't need to ruin it for anybody. I don't need to ruin it for anybody. Unless if they're not body parts like bodily functions. But those don't get to the mainstream, you see. The thing about those is that they don't seep into your life. And it's great because that's the kind of stuff that you're not gonna find unless you're looking for it. So it doesn't bother me as a normal person who's not looking for it. I treat them as the same thing, to be honest, but what do I know? Same, like, that's what I mean. Blake, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. She desperately wants a pair of feet, but with honorable motives. I want to be able to have them, not to see or look at them, you know? Not to, like... I want to be able to walk, that's all. Now they turning into a FNAF bot, that'd be cursed. Yeah, I would. And it would be... that's why I don't play FNAF games. Even if you do have previous knowledge, like you certainly do, it answers a bunch of questions that never made much sense. I will watch it eventually, but it is 8 hours. So it's like, ugh, you know? Elias, a FNAF bot, artist, do your thing, but I'm not even an animal. I'm only half an animal. I don't think I would fit the FNAF formula of design. Spriggan, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Twitter's legacy feels so destroyed. That's because it is. It explains the midnight motorist, for example, which I think you can agree nothing other people made on it so far made much sense. Yeah, the midnight motorist is a very weak part of the lore, but I don't think every single part of the games needs to be super fleshed out. That being said, I will watch that video eventually, and I'll see how I feel about it at that moment. Trent Dugan, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I don't want Twitter to die. I don't like posting my art in Instagram. Facebook is not that use. What other options I have? Dante, I want you to be aware of one very big thing. If you post your art on Twitter, Twitter is claiming rights to it that you might not want Twitter to have. For example, the right to use it on their own AI training libraries. I don't remember the name right now. I haven't felt comfortable posting art on Twitter in a while, which is why you may have noticed I practically stopped posting on Twitter altogether. I only post like my schedules in there. I would be very careful using Twitter as an art platform. I don't trust it. The TOS has changed, and now you're risking by posting. Let's just say. I just meant the regional use that has line until the VTubers and artists and JPay change platforms. I don't think Twitter is dead. I think Twitter is dead in the future. It will be 2028 by the time we get to realize Blue Sky exists. Moving to Discord doesn't help in my case when I am the one who pings the Discord. Oh, shit. Oh. Wait, there's another one. There's another one. Blue Sky. Oh, there's another one, but I don't remember the name now. That's exactly like Twitter, but it's a lot more heavily used in the Japanese side. I don't remember the name. Sorry. We can get a alien heart monitor with your Switch. You still can't get the tech into the country. Vorador sounds like a bad thing, but that's only because I speak Portuguese. Vorador is a bad thing in Portuguese? What is it? What is it? Tell me, please. It would translate to something like devorer? Devourer? Like Like vor? I don't... Wait, because in Spanish it doesn't mean anything. I mean, it sounds... in Spanish it would be devorador. But in that case, it doesn't really sound bad. It sounds like threatening, like, I don't know. If I say devorador, it sounds like it would be like the name of a weird beast in a horror movie, or the name of a vigilante, or the villain in a vigilante movie. Something like that, you know? One ex-Twitter employee, the floor sleeping girl to be exact, was talking about how Elon is more likely to ask his biographer for advice on running Twitter than actual Twitter employees. Yeah, he's not really smart. He has marketed himself as someone smart, but he's not. Oh my god, I'm very far behind on chat! If you show him numerical data showing why his choices are bad, you get fired. That's what I've heard too. Basically, the crazies from Tumblr went to Twitter, and now they're trying to find new platforms to get into. Every now and then they try to get into Tumblr, and we are as aggressive as we can to kick them out. It's great! Every time there's a Twitter refugee movement, we are just like aggressively Tumblr at them, so that only the people who would match our vibes would stay. Finish my homework, let's go, Dante, congratulations! Instagram is crap, there is barely any good social medias left, I hard agree. Tail pics when though? Never. I once got a stealth notification on Ko-Fi that another streamer I was watching at the time was selling feed pics. Well, she wasn't hiatus, it was interesting. Damn. Damn. What a change of careers. I believe that if you can make money on something, if it doesn't harm anyone, I see no reason not to make money on it. No, honestly, yeah, whatever people do, if it's not harming others, I'm like, you do you. You do you. We're living in a hard world. You like necks, so it's like that, but for feet. But necks are a nice, like, there's so much historically there. Okay, there's so much historically there. There's the angst of vampirism connected to eroticism throughout literally all of its history in the literature world. And feet happens because of a specific scientific reason. You know? Neck is like a part of the movement between kisses and whatever happens next. It's like a natural movement situation. Dracula did everything for love? Absolutely not. How to tell that you haven't read Dracula? That comment. How to tell that you don't know the story of Dracula, actually? That comment. I'm talking about the movie. I want you to know that every single movie adaptation is absolute trash. There is not a single adaptation out there, not a single adaptation that actually tells the story of Dracula. I want you to know and be fully aware that every single adaptation that exists in the entirety of history is like weird fan fiction. Neck is a surprisingly very sexualized part of the human body. Because what I'm saying, it's like, it's the natural progression between kissing and whatever happens next. Like, it just, logistically, it makes sense. I want you to know that everyone believes that Coppola movie is considered canon by the average person. That's because the average person hasn't read Dracula. And it's shit. It's an absolute trash movie in comparison to the actual book. I'm not into feet just in case they say that people have a similar attraction to feet as you have to neck. But the thing is that the feet thing happens because of a neural connection. By the way, Nether, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. What about ears fetish? I'm sure that it exists. I'm sure. Again, I would be like, what's the point? Like, what's the big deal? I don't see it. I don't get it. There are live-action Disney movie remakes. Some are not accurate to their animated counterparts. If you're talking about Dracula, they are still not accurate to the story. Also, in medieval times, ankles were really lewd and then feet are closer than neck. I think that's a myth. actually. I'm pretty sure the whole ankles thing being lewd is highly misinterpreted by the mainstream media. It's just like how some people are into armpits, I guess. I guess that's another part that I'm like, what are you talking? It's literally just like, what do you see? I don't, what's the big deal? Like, there's so many weird kinks that I'm like, what's the big deal? I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't. I go away to eat dinner and come back to y'all talking about fetishes. Yeah, it's gotten weird today. I don't even know how it started. I don't know how this started. For minutes, yeah, I'm gonna start ignoring some comments. Public baths were common in medieval times and they were shared by both men and women. The idea that ankles were erotic has no basis. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think it's a myth. I think it's a myth. The most important thing to learn from this is, Ellie, you need to take showers more. What? Why? Where did that come from? Where did that come from? I'm gonna skip some of these comments. Most of these comments are about like feet and stuff. So I'm gonna start skipping. We've said everything we needed to say, guys. Cool clothes to me are so much more interesting than skin. Like, everyone has skin. Rancor, 100%. Overall, I think I like seeing people dress cool a lot more than not dressing. 100%. Rancor, I agree. But granted, I am into fashion and I'm into clothes design and I'm into costuming and I'm into all of that stuff. I wanted to make that my career at some point, so I think it's understandable, but I genuinely feel the same way. Like, I like seeing people dressing cool a lot more than I like people undressing. It's like less interesting to me. Complete agreement with Rancor, I mean? Same. Possibly too much even. Yeah, read it. That's why I'm skipping comments right now. I'm skipping comments. Well, now I'm curious about what you shouldn't. Whatever it is that you're curious about, based on how this conversation has been going, you should not be curious about it. I'm a part of the community of a certain streamer since like the beginning of YouTube, and there was a few years where Vor was a meme around his community. I thought it was pretty funny until one day I was in the chat before or after the stream and some guy in there started actually talking about Vor for real. I stay away from the topic since then. The thing is, it's really hard to tell when something goes mainstream as a meme, what people are engaging on it as a meme and what people actually mean it. And with some things, again, with something is like, it's whatever. But with some things, it's the kind of stuff that you wish had stayed outside of the mainstream. Ellie, please don't steal random people's feet. I won't. I will one day shapeshift and have my own feet. Fun fact, there is a fetish for seeing people fall downstairs. That is insane. That is insane. I don't know if typing the word would be allowed to go through. Don't, just in case, don't. 8 hours is one shift, Ellie. Yeah, it's one shift of watching a video. Pretend to be idiots for long enough and people will find you feeling at home. That's how Flat Earth movement started. I wouldn't be surprised if it had been started ironically just to become some of the worst stuff ever. You know what conspiracy I like? Because I find it funnier than it is harmless. It is definitely harmless. Don't get me wrong. It is definitely harmful. Sorry, it's harmful, not harmless. Don't get me wrong, it is harmful. But I find it so fucking funny. There is this conspiracy that says that all garden gnomes, you know, the little, like, Romeo and Juliet, you know, the gnomes, the garden statues that look like gnomes and stuff. People who believe that those are all real gnomes that have been magically imprisoned in stone shape, and they have to rescue the gnomes, and their entire mission in life is to take garden gnomes from people's yards so that they can quote-unquote free them. It's not a harmless conspiracy, because obviously if you have invested your money in a garden gnome or have it gifted by someone important, if they steal your fucking gnome, you're gonna be upset at it. So it's definitely not a victimless thing, but it's so ridiculous. It's so stupid. It's such a stupid conspiracy. Right, that one. What the fuck is that theory? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it came from, but to think that there are people who believe that is insane. We have a city in Poland that prides itself on gnomes. We do not really have garden gnomes. Like, sometimes you may see one or two in the city. What if they buy the gnome first? I don't know. I find it even funnier. If it's a victimless crime, like they are spending their own money for it. Honestly, I find it funny. Sure, Ellie, that's why you take them from people's lawns in the middle of the night. I don't do that. But if I even wanted to, I've never seen an actual, like, in real life garden gnome in my life. I don't think people use them in this country. This is why you can admire the furry community. There was a no as a meme phase. Honestly, I would say yes, but I'm sure a lot of people enter the community through memes. I'm sure a lot of people enter the community by memeing first and then realizing, wait, actually this is kind of cool. You know? Hey, that's just a theory. A conspiracy theory. Wait, can I actually do that? A conspiracy. The answer is I can't. And the people in Argentina are too busy trying to survive the months to worry about garden decoration. Of course not. That's what I was saying. I don't think I've ever seen one in real life. -1 minute, -3 minutes. Okay, we're going to tentatively try to wrap up the new conversations. Yeah? Yeah, we're gonna wrap up the new conversations. You want feet? Let me remind you of the skin heels. People with feet made that. You want to be one of them? George, that is so cursed. Thank you so much for reminding me. I want thighs more than feet. Is that a valid answer? Is that a valid answer? You're a new conversation. No, I'm catching up with the chat. I'm sure there are people who really believe that whipping ages are real. I'm sure if there aren't, there will be at some point. I'm sure there will be. Twitter search engine barely works now, so your art will not be searchable for very long. Yeah, I don't trust Twitter as an art platform. Arik Reyes, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Reyes, ¿qué cara? Arik Reyes, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. You're probably not here anymore because it took so long. But thank you for showing up. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. Hi. How about using Pixiv for art? That also has like scrappers for AI, so I don't trust it either. I don't trust it. I use one that's called Buzzly. And I'm going to look into Forio because that one also denounced AIs. AI learning whatever. Right now it's really hard to figure out where I want to post my stuff because I want to make sure I only post it in places that are not going to screw me over in the terms and conditions. On that topic, I do not think it's a surprise to anyone, but I absolutely called it. Misky! That's the one! Misky! Elon talking about how people should stop working on more advanced AI meant I'm a crybaby and I need time to catch up! And what do you know? Elyssia, I debuted like yesterday. Yeah, nobody's surprised. Nobody is surprised. The TOS changed? Good to know. Won't be looking into it at all now. Yeah, the TOS changed pretty drastically. But yeah, Astroman, it was Misky. Thank you so much for that, because that's the one that I was trying to remember. You should check out Misky, Rancor. You should take that one out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. No new topics. I'm looking at you. No new topics, okay? Vorador sounds like vor. I don't think so. Wouldn't make sense with the trap-inch picture if that's a translation. I don't think so. I'm not saying that the word actually exists though, because I wouldn't know. Let me check. I'm interested to know. El Devorador, his superhero power is eating criminals. That's what I'm saying. It sounds like a superhero kind of name. I'm Mexican, what are you talking about? Bienvenido, Ariglesias, que estés teniendo un buen día. If you wanted to post art, would you choose Twitter or DeviantArt? I would choose neither. There are many other platforms that are better, question mark? There was an episode of Gen 8 Pokemon anime that had an episode where a trap-inch almost ate a bunch of people. It's basically an antlion. Aren't they supposed to be fucking tiny though? The only similar words that exist are veriador and devorador. Sí, devorador es como en español. I hope the word veriador didn't change in Spanish. We don't have it. No tengo idea que sería un veriador. No tengo nada más putísima idea. Poor Snake, the stream was supposed to be a way for her to relax and ramble. Instead, she spent the last 2 hours desperately trying to catch up. That's every chatting stream though. That's every chatting stream. It's less about me trying to catch up, and it's like it's nice to get to talk this much, you know, because when I'm playing games, I'm focused on the games. When I'm talking to you guys, it's like fully just responding to you, and I can make sure that anyone who comments something ends up getting a response. Where with games, I might actually skip some and not even realize. And that has happened to me before. I realized on VOD watching some comments and jokes that I missed out on the original gameplay. When people say they're into necks, it usually sounds like they're into choking. There's a lot of things you can do with a neck. You can kiss it, and that's not choking. We mentioned neck and suddenly she gets defensive. I get logical. I disagree. I think Ellen is a smart guy. I also think he's just not a good leader. Knows how to separate his emotions from his work, has serious ego issues, and doesn't understand finances. How is he a smart guy though? What has he done? What has he done that is smart? Everything that he quote-unquote invented was made by people who he hired. And that is literally it. That is all he has on him. He has the ability to hire good people, except into the Twitter situation, he couldn't even hold on to that, and he's been firing good people instead. In Spanish, vereador means concejal de ciudad. Yo ni siquiera, a mí ni siquiera me suena la palabra vereador. Ni siquiera me suena como conocida. It doesn't even sound familiar. Vereador, I have no idea what it is. The only Vorador that I found from the Legend of Kain must be some infinite game about leveling in online battlefield or something. It doesn't sound interesting to me, no. Okay. How about first you undress them and then you redress them? That's normally how dressing works, indeed. That is normally how dressing works. I'll pursue your Discord once it's back up. Yeah, remember there's always Discord as well. For anything that I might have missed that is important, there's always Discord. Public paths were ended up as brothels, restaurants, inns. Their only issue was that they were forbidden to be established in cities for hygienic reasons. I don't really know much about medieval Europe, actually. Like, I hadn't heard of the idea of public baths where that they could be inns, restaurants, or brothels. Like, I have no idea how that works. Same reason why butchers, tanners, and other jobs were forbidden to be done in cities. That would make sense because they hadn't figured out how hygiene was connected to illnesses. So that would make sense. Pretend to be idiots for long enough and people will find you feeling at home. That's how flat earth. Oh, I read that one. You can watch a video at times 2 speed and it's a 4-hour video. I now do that 2 times to timestamp. I don't like speeding up videos when I'm like meant to just enjoy them, because speeding up a video messes up with the timing of any jokes that might happen. Like, the most important thing in comedy is timing. If I'm watching a video that can have like comedy in it, any amount of comedy, like someone making a joke while they're making a reaction to a movie, I'm not gonna want to speed that up, you know, because it's gonna mess up with the timing of the joke, and I'm not gonna enjoy it as much. I don't think you noticed I intentionally mistyped fetish. I hadn't, but that makes sense so that YouTube doesn't censor it. Yeah. Here I got back to the gnome comment. We have a city in Poland that prides itself on gnomes. We do not really have garden gnomes. Like, sometimes you may see 1 or 2 in a city. But that one city has gnomes everywhere, and each one has a name and is treated as the main attraction, and most people can add their own gnome to the city. That sounds super cute! Wait! That sounds super interesting. We need to give Ellie a gnome hat? I don't think I need one. I don't think I need one. In the south of Argentina, there are a lot of gnome fanatics. You think so? I haven't really heard about it, honestly. I don't think our... Unpopular opinion, gnomes are the worst fantasy race. They either take the place of dwarves as engineers or goblins as crazy craftsmen. Unpopular opinion, I don't like how fantasy races tend to be handled in either movies, games, or particularly TTRPGs. I'm going to eat. I'm making burgers, but I don't know how. Hopefully I don't burn the kitchen. Okay, Dante, hope that you don't burn your kitchen. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a good dinner. If I recall correctly, there was a second type of great snake girl monster that had 2 tails that separated kind of into legs. I know which one you're talking about. There's one statue of it, I'm pretty sure. I've seen... I've tried to look for more depictions of it in like history, but I don't think I've ever found more than like 1 statue in the world. Tight Trooper, goodbye. Thank you for coming. I hope that you had a good time. Stream cut offline? Actually, I kind of like that. Thank you. I don't know if you guys can see me. Wait, you guys haven't been seeing any of that? Wait, you guys haven't been seeing any of that? I have been answering so many messages. The question is not if she's coming back or not, but when. When did it cut off? I didn't get any pings. My stream was green the entire time. Like, my thing is green, has been green. By the way, what I mean is that it gets red when there's a problem. When it gets cut off, I get a red alert, basically. What? How? You went off for about 30 seconds. When? It didn't notify me. And now the chat is not loading. What the fuck? And now the chat is not loading. You went air for a bit, it keeps cutting off. Right before you went to defend the Monster Girl and Fur community. No, I wasn't even defending it. I was gonna say that we had that discussion several times already. Los pitufos existen en Argentina. Sí, pero ¿quién? No son culturalmente importantes. What I was gonna say, I guess OBS decided for Ellie went to end. It didn't even give me an alarm. It didn't even tell me. Now it's our turn to go offline for a bit. Yeah, you get a free game every time stream cuts off. I'm gonna assume you mean because there's a game called Red Alert or something. Your live stream has been dead. I'm sorry. I don't know. I didn't even know that it was happening. YouTube wasn't having any of Ellie's nonsense on that topic. I didn't even go into the topic. I just said that we've discussed it before. You have a gnome village, Ellie. Where? Where? These people are so scared of people saying good things that they call it defending. I have defended furries though. I've defended. So you're ending our... Yeah, it's about time to be ending. I was gonna say, when I realized that it was cut, that I liked your little stream cutoff line. I really liked it. And then I got distracted by the whole chaos of what the fuck do you mean I've been cut off? What do you mean the stream has... Where? Why? When? You know, that was very distracting. But I was literally saying thank you, Rita, and saying that it was a nice, like, little cutoff point. And I got entirely distracted. Elyssia Scaly confirmed. Snake Eye, I've mentioned this before, but like, I don't call myself a furry only because I don't participate in the community enough and I don't have enough commitment to it. That is the only reason. If I called myself a furry, I would feel like a poser. I don't get people who are like, oh, furries, blah. It's like, wait. They have nice artists. And clients normally pay their artists better and treat them better than in other art industries. And normally things are tagged properly so you can avoid the ones that you don't want to see. So where's the problem? Anyways, I need to stop talking. I need to stop replying to comments, guys. I need to stop replying to comments. Red Alert is a pretty good game, by the way. Aha! So it was that. I'm gonna have to walk to work now, have a fun 40-minute wrap-up. Goodbye, Snake Eye! Thank you so much for coming. I hope that you had fun. I'm gonna read these last few messages to myself, and then I'll see if I read any of them out loud. I want you to know that I am reading them in my head. I just don't know. I think the best thing is gonna be to not read them out loud, you know? You came back at that point. Heard you talking about the cutoff line. Oh yeah, I was just saying that I liked it. I really like it. It's on Discord. Thank you. By all intents and purposes, she's a furry. She just doesn't engage with them. Yeah, I feel like a poser by calling myself a furry. But people could call me a furry and they would be kind of right. In my defense, the people I know who are furries are disgusting. So it's from experience. In my case... most of the people I know who are furries are like some of the best people I know. So it's a testament to your character that you still respect furries after what they did to your team on our fight. Listen, we respect them because of that, okay? I respect them because of that. Officer, thank you! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for the super chat, thank you! Answer my Gundam comment. I didn't even get to read it because it was on the segment where I was panicking over if the stream got cut off or not. I don't see myself as a furry. I see myself as an open-minded person. Honestly, sure. Yeah, why not? Also, labels are like... you don't need to label yourself. Arik Reyes, see you later. Have a good one. Bye. Goodbye. Thank you so much for coming. Also, I don't know what... Arik, ¿te gusta más Reyes o Reyes? Porque sé que los argentinos son los... Sé que los argentinos somos los únicos que decimos Reyes con la sh... y sé que debería ser más Reyes. A mí me suena como que lo estoy diciendo en gringo. Si digo Reyes, no sé. Yo like to write buceta. No sé qué es la buceta. No tengo idea. No sé portugués. Sé solo español e inglés. You're calling Lena a furry? True. I mean, she doesn't like it. If you don't say it to lamia, do we really say it or better just a regular goodbye? Here's the thing. I don't know when that started or where it started. It's definitely not like from me. Apparently, as much as liking humanoid animal characters already classifies you as a furry. Yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't know what the big deal is and people make it such a huge thing. And it's like, I'm a fan of Zootopia. That's furry. That's a furry movie. It's a furry thing. I can't type the word in Spanish normally or else it won't go through because I need something else in Portuguese. I have no idea what it means though. As like a Spanish speaker, it doesn't sound familiar to me. It means bus. Ah, we call it, le decimos colectivo. Nosotros en Argentina le decimos colectivo. Así que no tiene nada que ver con buseta. No me sonaba, no me sonaba familiar. So you do prefer Reyes. Okay. Furry means a bit too many things as a term if you ask me. If you check the Urban Dictionary, no one truly knows what a furry is. That's because a lot of people would have to admit that they're furries if they didn't narrow the definition down. But the definition of a furry is literally like, you like anthropomorphized animals. That's a furry. Zootopia is a furry movie. It doesn't need, a lot of people are like, no. It's only furry if it's like age, you know? It's only furry if it's adult content. And it's like, no, that would be furry and adult content. Both tags. Undertale is furry and it's not adult. Mickey Mouse is furry. It's an anthropomorphized animal. Literally, that is what a furry is. But a lot of people wouldn't like to have to accept that they like furry stuff, so they're like, no. The definition of furry is a different one. Literally. Then again, bro, the furry tangent is very strong. I'm sorry, yeah, you're right. I was gonna go. We even have a stream cutoff point. This is it. It's it. Okay, I'm actually stopping. The stream cutoff line was a good idea though. It was. It just got really altered by the whole panic of OBS weirdness. So I'm actually gonna stop it here. Oh, I'm tempted to read some of those comments though. Okay, we really need the furry thread on Discord. It's existed before. It just keeps resurfacing. Were you going this early though? Yes. Stream cutoff point 2.0. Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna go. Thank you everyone for coming. Ken, you keep saying no and read the Gundam comment, but you haven't reposted it. I'm not gonna have the time to go up and find it. Thank you for the stream. I doubt you got anything out of your system. I'll keep the cutoff line in mind for the future. I think it's a good idea. Rainbow Dash! The Rainbow Dash! Welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. You caught me at the exact time when I'm leaving. Like, this is the last moment of the stream. But I wanted to say hello to you and welcome because it's, you know, I'm sorry, that you were only arriving at the very end. I'll ask in Discord, that might be better, yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog is like the corner store of the OG furry fandom. Indeed, Sonic is furry, 100%. I think it was a terrible idea, costed us a solid half an hour, but that's because I want to be able to finish the streams in time instead of actually letting them go until 3 hours. We've lost our guys? No, I am ending the stream. I'm having a birthday party. It's my birthday. I wanted to make sure to say hello to one person who's just arriving. Happy birthday, Rainbow Dash! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. But I'm still leaving because you arrived right at the end of it. I'm so sorry. There we go. And now I'm going for real. Cue the birthday song. I did the birthday song. And now I can go without feeling guilty. You see, I would feel guilty if I don't. But now, I'm actually going. Thank you everyone for coming. I hope that you had a good time. I hope that you got some conversation topics out of your system. Let's be honest, like you were saying, Richard, or who said it? Who said it? Richard? No? Who said it? Okay, somebody said, I don't know if it was Richard or Krampus or somebody else, that I didn't get anything out of my system. You're right, it's probably gonna be very difficult for me to cut off the streams anyways. Don't do a third cut-off point. I'm not reading messages anymore. I'm not reading messages anymore. I've done it. It's done. It's done. I noticed the little line and I was like, that's a weird one. I don't need to read the rest. I'm going to stop it here. But I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. We're gonna be here tomorrow for Age of Mythology. And God damn it, Leo. Thank you everyone for coming. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you liked the stream. Hit the like button if you did. I don't know. I'm starting to get nervous because I really need to just wrap it up and go. Have a good one, okay? Sleep tight. I hope you feel refreshed in the morning. And don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and to others, okay? Take care, my snake shifters. Bye-bye.